Gentlemen, I'm about to share data from over 500 couples around the world that reveals the actual average length of intercourse. And I can promise you right now, the number is going to surprise you. Because most men walking around today believe they should be lasting far longer than what's actually normal. And that belief, it's silently destroying confidence, creating anxiety, and ultimately hurting performance in the bedroom. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn today might completely change how you think about sex, performance, and what really matters when it comes to satisfying a woman. I'm Dr. Emma Blake, your trusted men's health advisor, and today we're diving into real, measured data. Not assumptions, not exaggerations, not what you see online, but the truth. And by the end of this video, I'll also show you what actually matters far more than how long you last. So, let's start with the biggest misconception. In modern society, we are constantly surrounded by unrealistic expectations. Movies exaggerate intimacy. Social media glamorizes it. And adult content has completely distorted what people believe is normal. You hear guys talking, bragging, exaggerating. You see performances that look like they last forever. And slowly, without realizing it, you start to internalize this idea. I should be lasting longer. But here's the problem. Those expectations are not based in reality. And when you measure yourself against something unrealistic, you're setting yourself up for unnecessary pressure, stress, and even performance issues. So let's talk facts. In clinical research, when scientists measure how long intercourse lasts, they use a term called intravaginal ejaculatory latency time, which simply means the time from penetration to ejaculation. Important, this does not include foreplay, kissing, touching, oral, none of that. Just penetration. Now, before revealing the real number, let's look at what men think. On average, men believe the ideal duration of intercourse should be around 15 to 16 minutes, and they estimate that most men last about 9 minutes. Sounds reasonable, right? Well, here's where reality hits. Researchers studied over 500 couples from different countries. They didn't guess. They didn't estimate. They used stopwatches to record actual times. And the result? The average length of intercourse was 5.7 minutes. That's it. Not 15 minutes, not 20 minutes, not even 10 minutes, just under 6 minutes. Now yes, there was a range. Some men lasted less than a minute, which may indicate premature ejaculation. Others went much longer, up to 40 or even 50 minutes. But the global average, right around 5 to 6 minutes. So if you've ever felt like you're not lasting long enough, you need to hear this clearly. You are likely far more normal than you think. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. When researchers looked at what women say they want, many reported a preferred duration of around 20 to 25 minutes. At first glance, that sounds like a huge gap. But here's the key insight most men misunderstand. Women are not talking about 25 minutes of penetration. They're talking about the entire experience. That includes foreplay, emotional connection, touch and build-up, communication, and yes, penetration. When a woman says she wants longer intimacy, what she's really saying is, I don't want to feel rushed. I want to feel desired. I want connection and attention. This is where most men get it wrong. They focus entirely on lasting longer, when in reality, what matters most is how the experience feels overall. Let me put it simply. A man who lasts 5 minutes but spends 15 to 20 minutes building connection, arousal, and comfort will often create a far more satisfying experience than a man who lasts 20 minutes with no emotional engagement. Because satisfaction isn't just physical, it's psychological, emotional, sensory. Now, let's address two important situations. First, if you're consistently finishing within 30 seconds to a minute and it's causing frustration or dissatisfaction, that's something worth improving. There are real, proven solutions. Pelvic floor exercises, breathing control, start-stop techniques, reducing performance anxiety. These can significantly improve control over time. Second, if you're taking too long, say 30 minutes or more, that can also become an issue. Many people don't talk about this, but prolonged intercourse can lead to discomfort, fatigue, and even reduced enjoyment for both partners. So again, balance matters. Now let's talk about what truly separates confident, skilled men from everyone else. It's not endurance, it's awareness. It's the ability to pay attention to your partner's responses, adjust based on what she enjoys, stay present in the moment, communicate openly. Most men never learn this. They rely on assumptions, past experiences, or unrealistic examples. But the truth is, every woman is different. And the only way to truly understand what works is through communication. That doesn't mean awkward conversations. It means creating comfort. It means asking simple, natural questions. It means being attentive enough to notice what she responds to, her breathing, her movement, her reactions. Because when you understand her, not just physically, but emotionally, you become a completely different kind of partner. And that's what confidence actually looks like. Not how long you last, but how well you connect. So here's the bottom line. The average duration of intercourse is about 5 to 6 minutes. Most men overestimate what's expected, and what matters far more than duration is the buildup, the connection, the attention to her pleasure, and your ability to communicate. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Stop chasing unrealistic standards. Start focusing on real connection. Because when you remove pressure, when you become present, when you understand what actually matters, that's when everything improves naturally. Your confidence grows, your performance improves, and your experiences become far more fulfilling for both of you. So instead of asking, am I lasting long enough? Start asking, am I creating the right experience? That shift alone can change everything. If this helped you see things differently, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to keep breaking down real truths about men's health, performance, and confidence without the myths. Take care of yourself because you're worth it.